Afternoon. Let me turn this air conditioner down just in case it's blowing too hard in the phone. Good afternoon. Welcome to Chit Chat and Tammy. I am currently sitting in the parking lot of Home Depot. I gotta get some filler. It's to fill in holes in the wall, like from nails and stuff. And then I have a piece of drywall that got chipped off because my little trouble child, I shouldn't say that, Xavier, there was a yellow jacket that was in my house one time, and he, being Xavier, hyper and carry on, took a shoe and went to kill the yellow jacket, but how he did it, it chipped off a piece of my drywall that, was a corner. And I'm like, could you just not hit it normal like any normal person would? Anyways, so I want to fix that piece. I've been watching some YouTube videos on how to do it. So I'm gonna figure this out. I got it. So I'm gonna get that with some what them things called? Not dry erase, sandpaper. I think that's, yeah, sandpaper to smooth it out, and then eventually have my house painted again. My baby sister does that for a living. She has a business. I'm gonna have her come up and paint the inside of my house one day once I get some money. But yeah, so I gotta do that, and then something else I gotta do. Oh, I gotta drop off a prescription for Xavier. We're gonna try a new ADHD medication. I took him off meds for a while. I think I shared the story, but we're gonna try again. Hopefully he'll make some better choices, be able to calm that brain down, to be able to think of, his choices before he just, the repulse and just act on it. What are you guys doing for Easter? Tomorrow's Easter. Yeah, I don't cook. So I had made this big pot of vegetable soup. I wanted vegetable soup so bad. That thing was so nasty, y'all. And I don't want to throw it away because I feel like I don't have the money to be throwing away food, but it's just so nasty. I don't even know if you could dock it up. That's how bad it is. I don't know why I can't cook, y'all. I used to be able to at least do a little something, but ever since I stopped cooking, breakfast I still have down, macaroni and cheese I have down. I can make some deviled eggs. So there's a few things I still could do, but other than that, oh Lord, I just can't cook, y'all. So I had ordered a dinner from Honey Baked Ham. I was like, I'm not gonna do that to my family. We gonna have a little something from them, and that's about it. And if they want something else, they can cook it, because my girls cook better than I do. So, and she loves her macaroni and cheese. I didn't order macaroni and cheese from there because she is very picky about her macaroni and cheese. So I know I say this in every video, how God is so good. He is always looking out for me. Again, my phone has not stopped ringing. So what has it been? Almost 20 days? Has it been 20 days? Yeah. About 20 days since I've been let go. Gosh, that went by fast. Anyways, my phone has not stopped ringing, whether it's just people, checking in on me, trying to figure out ways, to help me with my business, or just wanting to talk, or my mentors, checking in and figuring out how we can make things move. Me trying to network with individuals. I have been busy. I promise you, I probably work more than I have when I was working. Because it's just been nonstop. And my personal agenda is just full, of things I have to do and things I need to accomplish. And it's just, I enjoy it, to be honest with you. I love to be busy like that. So I just got off the phone with another person that I used to work with back in Gainesville, Florida. Networked with her and some things, and while I was doing that, another individual who is an advocate out in the community was calling in. I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. It's just my phone has been nonstop. But I am thankful for this network, and I am thankful for the relationships that I've built in the past. I'm thankful to be able to have that friendship, that demeanor, that people were like, hey, Tammy, we're here for you. You know what I mean? That I wasn't nasty to people, because again, you don't want to burn bridges. You want to be, you know, nice. And with that, I have to learn to be not so nice. That's probably one of my weaknesses. You know how they say, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Well, mine's a catch-22. So I'm like this nice person. I'm very compassionate, empathetic, this and that. I always try to make everyone happy. And that's also a weakness of mine. I sent out a text message to a lot of my friends and coworkers and this and that from past and previous, whatever. Past and previous, same thing. To say, hey, please give me a critique about me. What do you see some of my strengths are? What do you see one of my weaknesses are? And this and that. And, you know, some come back and say, Tammy, you're perfect as you are. I wouldn't change anything. I'm like, no. There's got to be something, you know. But then, you know, some actually did give me a critique saying, hey, Tammy, stop thinking everybody's your friend. That's where I go wrong. I always see the good in everybody. And, want to think that everyone's on my side and my friend and we're all in this together to save the world. But, you know, that was one of the things that she mentioned, that I need to stop thinking that everyone is my friend. They love the fact that I'm very compassionate and I lead with empathy. Another individual who was my boss and then I in turn was his boss. He said that my strengths was the fact that, you know, that I am such a people person, that I care for people, and it really shows, and the fact that I'm able to build all these relationships because of that. And he said that I need to learn to not be, hold on, text. I had to learn to not to just jump so quickly at my thoughts and decisions, that I need to weigh both sides, because the fact that I'm so liberal, and I've been hearing that too, because I'm so liberal, I need to look at both sides. In fact, the lady that I was just speaking to before, she is more on the conservative side, but operates as a liberal, if that makes sense. And so just hearing her view on how she views things, you know, I'm like, I get it, but it's so hard for me still to be like, I don't care if you're illegal or not, you're going to get served. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help you, because you're a person first. Again, you're a person. I don't care where you're from. You're a person. And therefore, if you need medical attention, you should be served. It's just, I don't know. If that's where our taxpayers are going, you know, some of our tax-paying dollars is going, that's where it's going. I mean, it's like that with anyone, anywhere. If we go to another country and we're visiting, we don't have a bill, we're being served. Like, it should be the same. I don't know, you guys. So anyways, I'm trying to learn to see both sides and not be so judgmental and maybe not be so compassionate. Because maybe then I can make a better decision that will help benefit both sides. I don't know. So that's something that I need to learn and grow on. So anyways, outside of work, I'm doing some home improvements on a budget, very, very, very tight budget, to my house, you know, things that I could try and do on my own, you know, stuff that only costs about a couple dollars to do, because I don't know when my next paycheck's going to be. I do have some type of little small income that will be coming in, that I have from, you know, a retirement plan that I was able to cash out. Not my big retirement plan from the company, but another like side one that I had built up throughout the years. But it's not enough to pay my monthly bills, but at least it's something. I don't know if I have to start Ubering or something, or DoorDashing or Instacart, because girl, I need some income somewhere. So I'm hoping my business will get up and jumping, but with the current administrator that we have and him cutting a lot of the funds and programs that we currently have, you know, a lot of that stuff is on hold for the type of services that I offer. I'm just hoping that one day, you know, it switches and that the floodgates will then open. So Lord willing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go into this Home Depot, get this stuff, attempt I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna attempt to figure out if I can figure out how to be a handy woman and patch holes in walls and child. We gonna figure it out today, huh? All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Goodbye. Listen, I don't know what kind of sandpaper I'm supposed to get. Is the kind that I can just hold myself? These are all for a machine. I don't have a machine. Lord, y'all, do I just grab one? They don't have just like regular sandpaper. Ooh, what are these? Buffing and polishing. Lord, y'all, I'm just as confused. Okay, I think that's what I need. This should do it. Okay, we're gonna try it out and see. Trial and error, I guess.
Would you like an e-receipt?
No, this print only.
Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot.
Try as hot as I'll get up outside. But listen, I got this wall repair patch kit. You think that'll work also too to fill in my holes for the nails? Let me show you. Let me see. Can I do this while I'm still on the camera? Hold on. See? That should work. We finna ghetto it today, huh? If it don't, we gonna make it work. Gonna fill in some holes enough to where I can patch it. It may not actually fill in the hole, but it'll go over the hole, I think. Y'all can tell I don't know what I'm doing, but we finna figure it out today. Okay, wish me luck. Gonna get me a Frosty. Y'all know I gotta have some ice cream while I'm out. And he did away with the Thin Mint. Now they got this doggone acting like McDonald's. I'm at Wendy's. They have the McDonald's like selection, the caramel, chocolate, and the strawberry swirl. We tried the chocolate and the strawberry. Strawberry is pretty good. I haven't tried the caramel. I'm trying to decide if I should do caramel today and see how that works. Caramel. How do you say it? Anyways, bye.